Hi friends, today we wrote JEE Mains exam. Now I will explain that exam paper came in the first one, 31st. Which of the following states matter have two specific heats? Which of the following? Which of the following? Which of the following states of matter have two specific heat capacities? Two specific heats, that is gas. Now cooking is difficult on mountains because water boils at a low temperature. Boils at a low temperature. Next one, question number 33. Question number 33. A large blocks of ice is placed on table when the surroundings are at 0 degrees Celsius. That is, answer is ice melts at the bottom. Okay, next which of the following, next 34, which of the following at 100 degrees Celsius produces most severe bonds? That is steam. Next, a piece of ice, question number 35. A piece of ice at 0 degrees Celsius is dropped into the water at 0 degrees Celsius, then ice will not melt because of there is no change in temperature, not melt. Okay. Next, question number 36. Two spheres. Question number 36. Two spheres are radius in the ratio 36. In the ratio R1 is given, that is 1, and R2 equal to. Next, specific heat capacities. First one equal to X, and the second one S2 equal to Y. Next one, D1 is given Z, and D2 equal to X. Then find the thermal capacity. So we know that thermal capacity means the product of mass and the specific heat capacity is called thermal capacity. Here thermal capacity 1 equal to, we can write here M1 into S1. We know that density equal to, we know that D equal to M by M, mass by volume. Density equal to mass by volume. From these equations we can write here M equal to density into volume. So in the place of M we can write here D1 into V1 into S1. Okay, so density D1 is given, that is Z, and the volume of this sphere equal to 4 by 3 into pi into R1 cube. Here R1 equal to 1 cube 1 into S1 equal to X, that equal to Z into X into 4 by 3 pi. It is a thermal capacity 1. Now thermal capacity 2. Thermal capacity 2 equal to, we can write here M2 into S2. We know that mass means density into volume, d2 into v2 into equal to x and V1 equal to volume of the sphere 4 by 3 into pi into R2 cube. Here R2 equal to 2 cube, that is 8 into S2. Here S2 equal to x. S2 equal to how much? S2 equal to y. Sorry, S2 is y. That equal to xy into 8 into 4 by 3 pi. It is equation number 2. It is equation number 1. Now thermal capacity 1 by thermal capacity 1 by thermal capacity 2. Thermal capacity 2, that equal to Zx into 4 by 3 pi by xy into 4 by 3 pi into 8. Okay, so here 4 by 3 we cancel, x we cancel, that equal to z by 8y, that equal to z is to 8y. Z is to 8y. So option number 2 is the answer. Answer is z is to y. Z is to 8y is the answer. Okay. Next question number 37. Two liquids at temperatures 60 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius respectively have masses are in the ratio 3:4 and the specific ratio 4:5. They are mixed together, then what is the resultant temperature? Here M1, M2, T1, T2. Okay, is given. If the two liquids are mixed together, then find the resultant temperature. 37. Here M1 equal to 3, M2 equal to 4. Next T1 equal to 60 degrees Celsius, T2 equal to 20 degrees Celsius, and S1 equal to 4 and S2 equal to 5. If these two are mixed together, these two different liquids, then find the resultant temperature. So we know that the two different liquids with a different mass, different species, and different temperature, they are mixed together. Then resultant temperature T equal to M1S1 T1 plus M2S2 T2 by M1S1 plus M2S2. It is the resultant temperature formula. Okay, if these two are mixed together, okay, then find resultant temperature. Here T equal to, what is the M1 here? 3 into S1 4 into T1, that is 60 degrees. Okay, plus M2 equal to 4 into S2 equal to 5 into T2 equal to 20 by M1 3 into S1 4 plus M2, that is equal to 4 into S2 5. Okay, 3 into 4 12 into 60 plus 20 into 20 by 12 plus 20, that equal to here 12 into 6 72, here 720 plus here 400 by 32 by 32, that equal to here 720 plus 400 1120. So here T equal to 1120 by 32. Here T equal to 1120 by 1120 by 32 that is 35 degrees Celsius. That equal to T equal to here T equal to 35 degrees Celsius. Here T equal to 35 degrees Celsius. Here T equal to 35 degrees Celsius. Okay. Next, the fraction of ice that melts by mixing equal masses of ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius and water at 60 degrees Celsius. Okay. Our aim is to find the ratio between ice and water. Okay, listen that. Mass of ice. Here ice at minus 10 degrees Celsius. First change the temperature of ice. That equal to ms delta T. Here Q equal to ms delta T. Okay, plus ice convert into water. So here it is ice at 0 degrees Celsius. Change the temperature of ice ms delta T. Now fraction of ice convert into L. So here m dash means ice convert into water. That equal to ms delta T. It is a cold body, it is a hot body. Now mass of ice we don't know into specific heat capacity of the ice, that equal to 0.5 into 0.5. Change in temperature 0 minus of minus 10 degrees Celsius plus mass m dash means fraction of ice convert into m dash means ice convert into water. So here m dash means remaining mass of the ice to convert into water. M dash means remaining mass of the ice, that equal to latent heat of ice, that is 80. That equal to mass of the hot water we don't know, m into specific heat capacity of the water 1 into change in temperature is given, that is 60 degrees. Okay, so here 0.5 into 0 minus of minus into minus plus m. So here 10 into 0.5, that is 5 into m, 5m plus remaining mass of the ice m dash into 80, and we can write here 80 into m dash equal to, it is mass of the water, that is 60m. So here m coming to this side, 80m dash equal to 60m minus 5m. Okay, so that equal to 80m dash equal to 55m. Our aim is to find the fraction of ice. So m dash means remaining mass of the ice. So here m dash by m, here it is water, it is ice equal to 55 by 80. Okay, 5 table, 5 11s, 5 16s. The ratio between m dash by m double means it is ice, that equal to 11 by 16. It is the ratio between mass of the ice and mass of the water. Okay, next question number 39. 50 grams of ice at 0 degrees Celsius is mixed with 40 grams of water at 60 degrees Celsius. Then the ratio of ice and water at equilibrium is? In the ratio of ice and water. Okay. Next one. Here mass of ice equal to mass of ice is given as 50 grams and the mass of the water equal to 40 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius. Now heat lost by the 40 grams of water equal to heat used in melting of x grams of ice. Okay, that equal to ms delta T equal to ml. So mass of ice is mass of ice, that is you can consider as a x grams. So here m equal to 40 into latent heat of specific heat capacity of the water into 1 into changing temperature, that equal to 60. So here 60 mm, here 240 equal to x into 80. So here x equal to 240 by 80. 0 0 cancel. Sorry. Double zero star. So here x equal to 2400 by 80. Cancel 8 once here 830. So 30 grams. Now here ice equal to how much? 30 grams. Now here, okay, then the ratio of ice and water. Now total mass of the ice equal to how much here? 50 grams. In that 30 grams used to melt. So remaining ice equal to remaining ice. Ice equal to total mass of the ice equal to 50. In that 30 completed minus 30, that equal to 20 grams. Next here water equal to 40 grams. Now here in the 30 grams of ice converted into water. Here 30 grams plus here 40 grams. Total mass of the ice. Total mass of water equal to 70 grams. Now the ratio between remaining ice and water. So here ratio between ice and water is ice and water, that equal to what is the mass of the ice? 20 grams. 20 into 20 is to 70. 0 0 cancel, that equal to 2 is to 7. The ratio between ice and water is 2 is to 7. That equal to 2 is to 7. Okay, next question number 40. Two plane windows are arranged at 45 degrees Celsius to each other. An object is placed between the two mirrors. Then they find the number of images. So we know that to find the number of images n equal to 360 by theta. If n is given, you can write here n minus 1. So here theta is given now, that is 45 degrees. So n equal to 360 by 45. Okay, so 9 table, 40 times here, 5 times, by 1 here, by 8. Here n equal to 8. Here 8 is a even number. Therefore, number of images that equal to 8 minus 1, that is 7. Here number of images equal to 7. Number of images equal to 7. Next question number 41. A concave mirror gives an image 3 times as larger as the object at a place distance equal to 20 centimeters for the image is real. If image is real, m equal to negative. Here m equal to negative. So we know that magnification m equal to is given, that is 3. So here 41 m equal to minus b by u. At the same time m is given, here image is real. Image is real, therefore m equal to negative. So here minus 3 equal to minus b by u. Okay, so here minus minus it cancel. V equal to 3u. Here v equal to 3u. Okay, next one, find the focal length. Okay, so here f equal to uv by u plus v. It is the focal length formula. Okay, so here f equal to u, that is u only, but here v equal to 3u by u plus v. F equal to u plus v, so u plus 3u. So f equal to here u into 3u by, you can write here u common, 1 plus 3. Here u get cancelled. So here f equal to 3u by 4 is given. Here u equal to, but okay, but here u is given, u equal to minus 20 centimeters. Therefore f equal to 3 into minus 20 by 4. Once here 5 times. So f equal to minus 15 centimeters. Therefore it is a concave mirror. Focal length of the concave mirror is negative. So that is 15 centimeters. F equal to 15 centimeters. So here f equal to how much? 15 centimeters. Here f equal to 15 centimeters. Next one, 42. With a concave mirror, an object is placed at a distance of x1 from the principal focus on the principal axis. The image is found at a distance equal to x2 from the principal focus. The focal length of the mirror is, and the focal length of the mirror is, it is a concave mirror now. It is a concave mirror. So 42, here object distance equal to minus x1 plus f is given, and the v is given minus x2 plus f, and f equal to minus f, and f equal to minus f. Okay, so we know that f equal to uv by u plus v. F equal to uv by u plus v, but here f equal to minus f equal to minus x1 plus f into you can take minus common one. Here minus u in minus v, here minus, here minus. You can write here plus, minus into minus plus you can write here x2 plus f by u, x1 plus f, we can take minus common plus x2 plus f, here minus, minus minus plus. So here f equal to x1 plus f into x2 plus f by x1 plus x2 plus 2f, x1 plus x2 plus 2f. Okay, now I am doing last one here. f into x1 plus f into x2 plus 2f square equal to x1 into x2 plus x1 into f into x1 plus next one f into x2 plus f into f square okay. Here fx1 will cancel, here fx2 will cancel, remaining value here 2f square equal to x1 into x2 plus f square coming to this side na 2f square minus f square equal to x1 into x2, therefore 2f square minus f square we can write here f square equal to x1 into x2, therefore f equal to root of x1 into x2. It is the focal length. Okay, remaining questions tomorrow I will explain. Thank you.